Hey everybody, so I just thought I'd give y'all another update on the bike, which I have named. So it's going to be the Shovel. Kind of like that, suits it. It's a shovel head, you know. But anyway, yeah, I got some parts in, not all of them unfortunately, so I can only do what I can do. I got my carburetor master kit rebuild. I got my points from Drag Specialties, and Mid USA I got my charging system. So the only thing I'm missing for that ignition system now is my new plug wires and the coils. They haven't came in yet. Hopefully they come in tomorrow and I'll be able to get a little more, you know, further down the road with this thing. But as I mentioned, you know, the points, they're going to go inside this cone behind that cover. And then I'm not going to be putting the charging system together until I'm ready to put the entire bike back together. It's going to be apart a couple times, but to do that, the stator, which is basically your alternator in your car, goes behind this. This is the outer primary cover. This is the inner primary. So the stator, it's a bunch of windings and it's inside of a housing that holds magnets, and when it turns, that generates power. And then it goes to the regulator, which is right here. Hopefully you can see that little square box with the fins. Yeah, so I don't need the charging system to run while I do the initial startup on the bike. It'll run off battery power. If you remember Dave's bike when it broke down, the Duke right behind me, stator went out in that, and we rode hundreds of miles, you know, just on battery power, and we charged the battery every night. Anyway, so I wanted to point out something I didn't show y'all last time when we were talking about these coils and why I needed to order new ones. If you look right here, these coils, you can see that they're cracked right here, right? And then there's one over here that's cracked really bad too. I didn't even want to try, you know, to throw any voltage through those things. While we're here talking about coils, let's talk about this little bracket that holds them for this right here. This cool guy little bracket here, that's a custom part. And you know, they do still sell these. This one is all corroded and rusted, or it just needs a lot of work. I did find out where they were. I'm not going to say the name of the company, but I found out and tried to buy one. So I get a bunch of these parts and I go to the websites and I get the page and all, and I just leave the page open and Nancy will come back and do all the technical purchasing stuff. Have I told you how good looking my wife is lately? I love that woman. Anyway, back to the story. She went to check out for just that one part I was going to buy from this certain company, $105 shipping. Not for the, yeah, I'd pay the part price no problem, which is more than that, I promise you. There's no way in heck I'm going to spend $105 for shipping. How do they get away with that? They don't get away with it with this guy. So I don't know, maybe I can get it re-chromed somewhere. I just got to look into it. I may end up sanding it down and just painting it black. You know, hey, talking about black, I did clean off of these black Springer, this front end we were talking about. It's looking pretty good. I don't know. I might have to see it together before, and the new wheels and tires. But anyway, let me get back to the story here. Tell you what, before I get too far, I want to give a shout out to Travis Rincon. Hey bud, what's going on? Thank you for watching the channel. You know, I was at work, and sometimes I need to go out into the field, check on the guys, check on jobs, see how progress is going. And I met Travis's grandmother. She recognized me from my page or my channel. You know, I've never been recognized. Like, I don't have that many views, so that was a pretty cool experience that you know, I was recognized. She called me the motorcycle guy. So, how you doing, Miss Thea? It's good to talk to you. But anyway, yeah, Travis, thank you for watching my channel. I hope you stay engaged and you're still interested. Your grandmother said you enjoy watching my channel. And if you have any questions, send me a comment, man. Don't worry about it. I'll give you any answer I can, you know, anything about the bike or anything. But yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, back to the bike. The carburetor I wanted to show you, I did pull off, and there's nothing to really pulling that off. I didn't want to bore y'all with, you know, that kind of stuff. Of course, I already took the breather assembly off right here, a couple bolts right here to take off, and then we have the throttle cables. So yeah, took that off, and I went ahead and started to clean this carburetor, and I tore it all apart, getting down to it, and it's one of the worst, nastiest carburetors I've seen. If you look in there, I don't know if the light does that justice right there or not, but yeah, even down in here, it's just filthy. And look at this. See this stuff right here? This is like just black tar. It's just real goopy, sticky stuff. Smells like kerosene. So anyway, I am putting these into an acid bath. It's an acidic bath, so put them in there to soak and maybe clean. You know, maybe I can get back to cleaning this thing out first thing in the morning. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, wanted to give you all an update. Hopefully my coils come in tomorrow and we can start working on the ignition system. Of course, I'm waiting on this carburetor to get clean. But no, I appreciate all you guys. Give me a comment if y'all have any questions about the project. Once again, don't judge a book by its cover, because it's going to look, oh, look at that. Jolene, woo, love that bike. Anyway, yep, she's coming along, or he's coming along. Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good night. God bless you. And we'll talk to you next video, probably during the startup. We'll see about that. Love you guys.